Hi guys, this is Dennis Hagaf with you and our electrotransport store uscsale.com. So if you are interested in buying electric unicycle in Europe Union, so you can just contact us via email. You can see all contacts here, our website. You can fill the form, order form in our website, and just for the YouTube users, we also give not users, sorry, for the subscribers, YouTube subscribers, we also give the 5% discount on all order. So just write us what you're subscribed to our channel and you're watching my videos, so we will give you additional 5% discount. So don't forget to write us to get that discount. So anyway guys, we're mostly have many unicycles in stock in Europe, in Lithuania, in Warsaw, in Poland. So fast delivery across all Europe Union, no problem here at all. And today for review we have a BEGODE ETMAX, and as you can see now, what I am not first one guy who try that wheel, so many users already riding them, and the reason of that is what we don't wanted to have the first batches for the pre-orders, first one from the BEGODE manufacturers, just to avoid, all these small moments usually all manufacturers have. And this is the problem not only for the BEGODE but for all manufacturers, what first models come from the factory and have small problems, defects and so on. They are trying to fix in the next few months. So this is the idea why we are not first here. So this is not the first one from the factory model, so we waited, ordered it, and we have it. So as usually I will try my best to be as short as possible with a review, but anyway, I need to speak about that wheel, and really this one wheel bring my attention because in my opinion, in the last, I think, 1 year, BEGODE don't had the wheels maybe meet my as not only like the salesman but also like the rider requirements for the modern wheel, and from the design, from the look, performance and so on, as it is as a complete product. So we had here a small break with this manufacturer. So the ETMAX, when they show them, I found that this one product will be interesting, so that's why this product here on the table and tested, ride a lot with that wheel. Anyway, so we review as usually the design, the ergonomics, performance, specification, and finally my conclusion and how I see that wheel, how I understand that, and where in what case you need to buy such a product to have it, and what you will get, in my opinion, to be prepared what you will get if you will order that wheel. So let's start the review. And first of all, from a design one point, well, finally BEGODE made a quite good looking one wheel. It is complete one wheel, and if you remember the wheels, like we started with T4, like the Master Pro, EX30 wheels. So we had the wheel, the batteries and the controller. So if you don't put the pads on the wheel, so the wheel really looks ugly here. So finally they made the wheel looking good, like by the design, by the solutions. It is not only just battery packs fixed on the suspension, but it is like looking like a modern wheel with all this moment with plastics and so on. LED also here installed, and the wheel really looks great. Yes, it is huge, it is big, but overall I see what BEGODE was making the design and was thinking how to solve some previous comfort and ergonomics problems they had in the previous one wheel. So you can also see here we have the handle in the front, we have here the LED lights, and I can say that LED lights will shine quite brightly at the night, but in the daylight, in the shiny day, in the Sunday, you will not see them at all, like the front one and like the rear one. Brake one lights and turn signal lights, you don't see them at the daylight. So this is the moment you need to understand. Still, the brightness of LED lights not enough to hit them like the daylights and see it clearly in the daylight. So this is the moment you need to understand. The front one handle and overall the wheel looks completely built, very robust and strong. We see here a lot of metal parts. The handle are made from metal. All these side panels also made from the metal, not the plastic, and even the mud guard also made from the metal, strong one. Yes, from the one side the metal are good here, robust and so on, strong. From another side it gives the wheel, for the wheel, additional weight, and you need to understand about the weight. I will speak with you a little bit later in my review. So the front one handle quite good, but if you will using the motorcycle gloves or you will using this protective gear for the hands, so the room here are not enough to grab the handle, you know, comfortably. So the room are not enough. And another one point, what we also have here installed the trolley handle, which are installed on that handle in the front, as you can see here. So this also makes the smaller room to grab the wheel from one side. From another side we don't have handle, we have some type of metal part here to grab the wheel, but you need to understand that the wheel are really big and very heavy. So these two solutions not bad, but still should be better for such big and heavy wheels. Overall, this one handle also made from the metal, not plastic, metal, strong enough, but from the first time I tried to trolley that wheel from the side to side, I feel not that this is not the ideal solution, you know, for the wheel. But you need to understand that this handle not big, but overall the wheel, the length of the wheel is very high. So overall the dimension from the tire from the ground till that handle are big. So you can adapt and you can even live with that. Another one moment, what this handle are closed here in that plastic container here from the top, and if you are looking for the seat one and you will make the seat here, so this probably will cause you problem to operate with a handle when you will have seat in here in that position, because this one handle goes not till the end of the wheel, but it is ends somewhere not in the middle, but you know, as you can see, it is not in the middle here, but still seat will be in that place. So in that place you will not be able to grab that wheel. Another one moment, I will say it right now. Just don't forget you to say it later in the review. But when I tried firstly to ride with that wheel, I tried suspension, working with suspension. So I heard that the wheel always on the bumps, some metal or, you know, some metal somewhere, you know, making the additional noise on every bump. And I was thinking about the suspension, but BEGODE still have problem with the suspension, and somewhere this suspension working, making all this noise on the bump. But in real life this problem was this handle, because it is not closed completely, and we don't have here between the handle and between the plastic cover, we don't have here some type of rubbers, you know, inserts to make this connection between the handle and the plastic, to make that connection, you know, clean and not making any vibrations, you know, and avoiding this vibration of the handle. So idea is what when you are bumping, it looks like that. These handles are vibrating and making such a noise. Of course you will fix that easy, just put here rubber inserts, and when you will close the handle it is will not making that noise. But from the box you need to understand what you need to do here, something about that handle. Regarding that screen we have, so the screen are nothing new here from the previous, all these previous models, Masters Masters Pro EX30, same screen, but some difference we also have here. The first difference is that the screen are deeper now inside, and is placed not only on the cover, it is placed on the border, on main controller board. So it is deeper inside, and this screen, this plastic are tint here, so not 100% transparent, so it is tinted, and the idea is what in the daylight you see nothing here. At the night it is shining quite good, but at the daylight you don't see any digit, even don't see the speed. Another one problem, that because it is dipped inside now, so the angle where you can see fully your screen are now smaller ones. So if you are on the hard acceleration or on hard braking, you just don't see half of the screen, in that position. This is also the minus. So in my deep opinion, better should be stay it as much closer to the that cover to make the absorb of that screen better, from all the angles. But this is the small minuses I see, but overall still not bad, but still need to do something here. Maybe in the next few years, 5 or 6, we do something better here, but overall not bad. Okay, so regarding the overall ergonomics, and first of all, big respect for BEGODE, what they made the pedal height regulation here, and we have here 4 or 5 even positions how you can adjust your height of your pedal, and this one solution really good, because for the Lynx we had the problem that the pedals for the fast riding are too high, the wheel are not stable, wobbly and so on. I was speaking about that in my previous review a lot, but I was even buy the lower one set for the lowering the pedals, but for me still not enough, maybe I prefer to have them in the lower position. So here the BEGODE made the great job, what they don't made like the free position very bad, and maybe I can live with that, it's not like that. They making really that off-road is very high, and the sport one, fast riding like you see it right now, are really making like on the 5 or 7 centimeters lower, and this difference between the adjusting the pedals are really big, and this is really great one moment, and big respect for the BEGODE in that moment. The pedals are usual BEGODE pedals, really not bad product, and the ships, the spikes on the pedals are really good, what you can remove them and put another one, so the standing on that pedal really clear, good one, good grip with any type of your foot snake, you understand me. So the grip really good because of that pedal. The pedals are good, you can adjust the angle of the pedal. Also here all presents, I don't see any problems to ride from the box, because for me it's very important what you get from the box, not what you get when you buy the wheel and spend additional 1,000 euros on all these pedals, pads and so on. But for me very important as for the user, what you get from the box. So from the box I say what you don't need to buy additionally lowering set, you don't need to buy pedals, and the pedals are good and you can easily live with them without any problems. Regarding the pads are also not so bad. You can also live with them, and for me it was very easy and no problem ergonomically to ride with such a pads on the speed more than 70 kilometers per hour at all. Working good here to perform the braking and acceleration, and I feel, of course, you can make the better. You can always make the better, but from the box are really not bad. You can use all this wheel from the box as it is, riding and getting your pleasure. This is very important moment for me. Also very important moment from the ergonomics, and what I was saying previously for the Lynx, what this top one position here, cover position, are very flat, and big in the Lynx. So when I was lowered the pedal in the Lynx, so I immediately begin to feel this one this one covers here with my legs, and this one, like the legs was staying not like that, but I needed to cover with my legs the wheel. So this is not so ergonomically comfort. So for the ETMAX I had no problems at all to make the lower position and to riding the wheel without comfort. And I just can say honestly what here from the box ergonomically are all okay for my height, 1 meter and 85 centimeters, and the wheel ergonomically feels much better compared to the Lynx. Here it is clearly, I just say it honestly and clearly, what this one ergonomically for the riding better than the Lynx, and for the riding on the high speed controlling that wheel, this one is also better because of the height of the pedal, because of that you feel here the wheel much better compared to the Lynx. And interesting point, what this wheel are also higher than the Lynx, but as I say, when you're staying you feel much more comfort here on the ETMAX compared to the Lynx. So this is very important moment. Another one, the lights, the front lights. I don't test the lights at night because now in the summer in Lithuania, so we have the night at 12 o'clock, so I just cannot wait, till 12 to ride at night to see the difference between the lights. So don't test them, sorry guys, but as I can say, you cannot adjust that light, I think, or maybe you can. I think you can adjust it, just you need to unscrew here with a few bolts and you can adjust the angle of the lights and screw it back. Anyway, if you wish to adjust when you're riding, so you need to have the screwdriver with you to unscrew this one, two screws here. So what's next? What next? I was speaking about all this ergonomics, as I said, all here are really great, and this wheel also firstly have 168 volts. It is most high voltage wheel on the market. And another one new feature is what this wheel are equipped from the factory with a new type of a tire, 90 on 40. So the tires, you can see, street tire, very big profile, flat one, and the profile are clean. Very good one profile to make all these cornerings, to make the fast speed, and behavior of that tire on the fast speed, on the cornering are just incredible. Nothing to compare with, like we saw previously in our wheels, all these off-road tires and bicycle tires and so on. Now we have here full-size motorcycle tire, scooter tire with a good profile, and all this cornering on the high speed, making the pleasure ride and just giving you best feeling you can get from the electric unicycle when you are riding on the fast speed. So also great one job what they are making this one wheels with such a tire. This is really good one point. And also I can say what such a big tire with a big profile, a lot of rubber, making also the riding on the not clean roads, off-road and so on. It's the bumps, and making you also much more pleasure riding. It is like we compare the cars, you have 22-inch wheel with such a tire, and you have 17-inch with such a big tire. So the comfort difference also you can permanently see the comfort difference. So also the same I have here, but big one tire gives you additional comfort to ride compared to another one tires. And anyway, I can say that this one is not, I think, anymore 20-inch, because the tires are so big. It is like 20, also 21-inch. You cannot compare, for example, Sherman S or Commander tire, usual with TST or Kenda Knobi compared to this one. This one is clearly bigger one by the diameter and so on. So also great tire. And what I am trying to say, what you have a wheel from the box, and as I was trying to explain, what many of that, small moments, what good pedals, you can adjust the angle, not bad pads, you have handle, we have trolley, you can use it, you have good tires, so in the complete solution, you can now you can understand what wheel are really not bad, and you understand what I was thinking about that wheel, and the idea why they was making that wheel, for what purpose they was making that wheel, seems now clearly understandable. What this wheel are built for the fast riding, for a very fast and stable riding. So yes, and I'm now going to the second one part. Is about how this wheel are performs, and really I don't know really what from the parts making that wheel so fast and so fun to ride and so aggressively powerful. It is a motor from C40 from the X30. Or it is the new generation control board with 168 volts, or this is also the battery packs 50S, or it is the algorithms of firmware that uniquely BEGODE makes the BEGODE unique one manufacturer to provide such a power, or it is just all at once, like that. But anyway, this one complete set. Motor, controller, batteries, algorithms gives that wheel insane torque, insane power on the high speed. And I don't know exactly right now, but 2 years ago or maybe 1.5 years ago, I was reviewing the Master Pro, this one big one wheel with a big batteries, 4800 watt hours on the 134 volts, and I was saying what this wheel are 50 kilometers plus one wheel, because you're just pushing it and you're going, accelerating, and you feel what you're riding safely, comfortably, and you reach that speed immediately when you want to reach that speed. So here we have even more powerful, more faster, and more balanced ergonomically one wheel. So idea is what when I'm trying to accelerate and when the speed are reaching 30 kilometers per hour, the power this wheel start providing you and this easy acceleration it start providing you are insane, and nothing before the ETMAX, nothing even close was here in that range. And if you will look once more again my previous review regarding Lynx, what I was saying, what I not understand, 151 volt, good motor, as I think, the quite big battery, 50S batteries, do 2700 watt hours, but the wheel don't want to go fast, and it is, you need to always work with that wheel, and you're accelerating, you stop accelerating, and you feel like the wheel start braking, and speed are going down fastly, and you need to start accelerating once more again, and you need to push it. So you can see that review I was speaking about Lynx. So the ETMAX is completely opposite feelings here, and all the speed from the 30 it is going insane and so easy. And that this very important moment I want you to understand what the wheels are riding so easy. You just thinking about the pushing the wheel and it immediately goes 50, 60, 70 and more. I was riding till 80, I think. I was not able to see the screen and the daylight I was. And before that I was speaking about the screen, why I was not able to see it because of the daylight, because of the angle and so on. But sometimes when I was starting to stop, I was seeing what the speed was over 70, and it is riding so easy on that speed. So guys, if you are looking the wheel, if you are not enough, always not enough with the speed, with adrenaline you want to have, you want to go fast, you want to get your pleasure, so ETMAX it's wheel definitely for you. If you want to perform 70, 80, 90 kilometers plus, and this wheel gives you that possibility to perform that safely and easily without that moments. As I said, ergonomically it is good, it is very stable on the high speed, no always wobbles at all, very predictable. Good tire gives you perfect performance on the cornering. You easy to manipulate and operate, and if you want, just push it. And like the rocket launcher, this one wheel are just performing crazy. And Lynx here, clear one loser. And another one moment also I wanted to speak what I was measured the weight, and firstly when BEGODE announced the ETMAX, they were saying what the weight will be plus minus 45 kilos, but real weight now from the box, as you can see, with all that pads, original pedals, as you can see from the box, are 50.3 kilos. So over 50 kilograms for the wheel, and this really heavy wheel if you need to take that and put it in the car trunk and so on. But when you are riding, you don't feel that weight, and this is really great because the power, all this system, I will not say that power of a motor, but all of overall system, the power provided here are really insane, and that power this wheel always gives you makes this wheel light and easy of operate. And this is really good until you try to take it, somewhere. So it is really great, ergonomically good, very powerful, and very easy to operate. I can just ride all day long, and I don't feel at all that I am riding a very heavy wheel to operate, to stop, to accelerate when you are needed, always to fight with them, and you always feel like the wheel are, very heavy, like I was talking about the InMotion V13, what is very heavy and very hard to operate. This one completely different one story, guys. This one so easy. I made the firmware update, I made the BMS update, I power on the race mode, and the wheel are just going crazy. On the 100% of the charge, free spin is 180 kilometers per hour, and the specification 3000 watt hour, 50S batteries here, C40 motor, and a lot of MOSFET controllers. So yes, guys, yes, this one, as I said, if you are looking for a crazy one wheel to ride fast, you will not find in the market better product than this one. I can honestly say here that the Lynx here are losing, and the difference not like the very small between them, the difference are really huge one. But from another side, from the low speed 0-1-3 kilometers per hour till the 10, this one motor not behaving like the Lynx. Lynx are more easy to start riding. So if we are talking about off-road riding, so riding with a Lynx are better because the per moment torque the motor from the Lynx giving the better here. So it is more easy to jump somewhere, over jump and so on, because it is more easy, has more torque on the speed from the 0 till 10, to operate, to stop, to accelerate, to stop, to accelerate. Much more easier here. And the weight, of course, on the low speed, on the off-road, 10 kilograms more for the ETMAX also are feelings when you're starting to ride on off-road and starting to ride aggressively jumping and so on. So Lynx here are better, but when the speed, as I said many times now, when the speed are rising, so Lynx are losing, and losing quite quite big difference we have here between these two products. So Lynx more universal, like the mixed riding wheel, in my opinion, better ergonomic to take the handles and so on, to trolley it. The pedals, you can also adjust weight here, but the weight difference 10 kilos, better performing from the 0 speed. Softer the suspension on the Lynx are giving more like flexibility of using. This one, if we are, sometimes I'm liking to to make the parallels to the motorcycle world. So this one like the motorcycle, like the sport bike we have here, 1 liter 1000 cc sport bike like the BMW S1000 RR, and Yamaha R1 and so on, so like that. And the Lynx is more like the dual sport bike, you know, to choose to use it like the adventure bike and so on. So performing better on off-road, but completely losing on the high speed, on the cornering and so on. So this maybe will, you know, brings you my idea more clearly here regarding the difference. Now I will talking about the suspension, and finally BEGODE made their own shock. They are still making own shocks, because on our manufacturer like King Song, like now I think like in Motion, they are just buying the unicycles on aftermarket and putting like universal shocks, buying shocks and putting shocks from one of our manufacturers. But BEGODE is still going own way and making own shocks here. So finally this one product have shock absorber with complete adjustments like the compression, damping and rebound. And this is finally really great one solution, but you can adjust both of them, because this is very important, how you will adjust and rebound and compression, damping for the best, you know, for the best solution, for the best riding, for the to make the suspension work with your weights and for your needs as best and as much as correct as it could work, you know, because without compression you cannot adjust it at all. So here we have them, the hot water and the cold water, both here with crowns, you know, you can adjust. Only one moment what we're making own one, and the clicks, you know, like for the normal shock absorber you can feel the clicks, and for example you have 10 clicks from the slow to the high position, and you can remember when you can remember your setup, and this one makes the adjustment more clear to you and more precise. So here the clicks are so blurred that I cannot understand it was click or not click, and how many of them are here. So this click still not like on the normal, you know, on the normal shocks. But anyway, I was found for me solution, like I just made the line on the wheel, and I just was calculating how many turns I'm making, you know, to make adjustment, you know, not so good, you know, not so correct, but anyway it is working, and overall the suspension for that will working quite good. And I was also surprised, and I don't think that we should, you know, do something here and change the shock and so on, do some manipulations and so on. Really working really great, not so soft like on the Lynx much more softer here, but it is like the sport bike, as I say, it is like the sport bike. It is working good for the high speed, no problem at all. For the forest ride, off-road ride, yes, still in my opinion suspension for the Lynx in the Lynx are much better here and much more softer, and you feel like you're running, and the wheel absorbs all the small bumps, big bumps and so on. So here the difference, but as I said, these wheels are built to be fast, and suspension also adjusted like to be fast on that speed and performing really great on the fast speed. So conclusion, as I said, overall you can see that a lot of pluses: huge power, easy to ride, good ergonomics, good suspension from the box, and overall as a product, and I finally like the BEGODE made product from the box are rideable without any additional adjustments where you need to spend extra 1,000 euros for all this stuff to make the wheel working normally. So here finally we have something to show, and I really glad that BEGODE made that wheel like that, and are going in the right direction at this moment here. So conclusion for me, why I am not keeping that wheel. I'm not keeping that wheel only for the reason that, as I said, I found that the Lynx for me are more robust here, like the dual sport unicycle, because I am not riding now the fast speed. Yes, I was trying to ride 70 and more, but usually I am not riding at such a fast, such a big speed. So my speed usually till 55, where the Lynx are performing quite good. Not like this one, but the plus what I have ETMAX, for me not critical one to ride such a big speed, but the less weight, 10 kilos, more softer suspension, like the most more robust for using the wheel in the city, in the forest and in the off-road, and that weight for me are better here. So because to put in the trunk 50 plus kilos wheel is really heavy and taking a lot of room. And here, of course, I'm thinking what for me personally, the Lynx better to keep to riding this 1 year. But as I said, if you are looking for ultimate one power wheel, just don't think buy it. Don't think about Lynx, buy it. If you want to go fast, ETMAX bring you much more positive emotions and so on. You will be much more happier. Overall, 15S batteries and 3000 watt hours. You don't think what this voltage 168 volts and such a battery 3000 gives you, a lot of mileage. You need to understand 50 kilos wheel, first one moment. Second one moment is what to make that wheel riding so fast, on acceleration crazy fast, and so by the feelings, as I said, we are riding and you feel that the wheel are riding very easily. So it is not, just going from something, from where. It is just insane power the power plant provide to you. So it is drives the battery fastly. And I see no difference between when I was riding the Lynx and this one on the fast speed. Both and with 50S batteries are drying very fast, and if I am riding 70 plus and accelerating, I see like I have, half of the batteries are going immediately when I'm stopping and all the batteries going back. So if you will ride fast, as for me, as I was understand, fast riding, crazy riding till the 70 kilometers and that's it. If you will going normally, if you will using not race mode and will go till 40, yes, you will be able, of course you will be able to ride more than 100 kilometers. I think with no problems at all. So, but anyway, you're buying such a wheel, for some type of a purpose. Going fast, so prepare, but the fast will not last long here. Also keep it in mind. And for another one small moments, you just need to realize that this wheel is now like the dangerous one wheel, because of the reason that it is accelerates so fast. And I immediately started understand when I starting to ride my average speed are rising, and rising not by 5 kilometers but rising by 10, 50 kilometers and more. The roads and the corners where I was riding with the Lynx, for example, I was riding and doing cornering on the 50. Here I was going same corner on 70 plus, and in one moment I even understand what I am not, going by the trajectory, because the gyro effect, of the wheel on the such speed, you need to push it more, to get that corner completed, and not going, on the opposite side of the road. And the same are in the city, because when you push it and it immediately goes 50, 60 and 70, so, and you're of course riding like that, because it is very fast and very easy to you, but you need to brake. You need to understand where people are going, and bicycles and cars are going everywhere, and you need to be prepared to stop, to brake and so on. So here, this one will just, my idea is, guys, what don't overplay. If you will buy ETMAX, don't overplay, because like with your sport bikes, first gear 100 plus, second one almost 200, third one over 200. And of course, when you need to brake, the braking distance are really big and the speed are big. and this, you know, caused, like with sport bikes, a lot of injuries and deaths and so on. So just I am warning you, but this one wheel is really crazy. So don't overplay with that. Don't overplay, because sometimes you're riding, you're not realizing what you're going 70. You're thinking like you're going 30, 40, but you just feel like wind are going. You see it is 70 and it goes so easy. So just don't overplay with that wheel. For the final moment, I just want to speak about the chargers, and the charging port here we have only one, but they said, BEGODE said, what possibility to charge that wheel are till 20 amps. Originally we have 5 amps charger, and you can see how big it is. It is not only big, it is huge. Here I have the usual Master EX30 charger. You can see the difference between these two chargers. And this much more heavier and much more bigger here. So I don't know how to show you, you know, but you see the difference between them, and this one really heavy and only 5 amps. So I don't know, you will be able to find not an hour, but bigger 1 amp charger on 168 volts here, but you have no possibility to charge with 2 chargers like with 10 amps. So this one moment you need to understand. Of course you can solder, you know, solden the Y form, you know, connector, just one. You have 1 to charger and 2 chargers to this one, like the Y one, you know, form. You can make by your own that connector and put 2 chargers. But just why I was speaking about that, because this one charger to take with you in the backpack, it is, you know, you will feel this weight and so on. So I was even joking what they could make here, you know, like the back side with all this, you know, connection, what you can just put it on your back and riding with a charger on your back. So, but keeping with you, taking with you 2 chargers, I don't think this one will be, you know, good idea to have 2 chargers, you know, at once in your backpack. It will be not comfortable to you because of the dimension and the weight of a wheel. So keep it also, guys, in mind that charger are really huge here, but 5 amps. So guys, thank you for watching this review. I hope this review was interesting and you take, you know, some my moments for you, and now you understand more about that product, and this helps you with your decision. If you would like to order, contact us, www.ucsale.com. Contact us and we will write you back, and we will make that order and that dream for you come true. For my plans to making new reviews, I don't think that in the near, you know, few months I will making some new reviews, because now we are not, you know, bringing any products from the dealers, or from the factories, just because we publish them, you know. We are looking for a product because the wheels now so many models, and we are keeping updating and producing new products. So we are now focusing only on the products that I like, the, you know, professional rider, you know, guy who are not only selling you, you know, first year, but I am also with you guys now about 6 years already on the channel, I think. So a lot of, you know, wheels was tested, so I am now just trying to choose, you know, the products what we are making, what the products what brings your attention and my attention for the communities and so on. So now the manufacturers, you know, are just updating all models, like VinMotion V12 Pro now updated, V11 Y updated, so same, almost the same wheel, nothing to review, I think, here for me personally. I just want to see new product, new solutions and so on. Like the King Song now announced finally. I was saying about F version here previously, about what I was knowing what King Song are making such a new generation sport class extremely powerful wheel. So, but F22, I think, yes. So still the very fresh prototype. So I don't think we will see that year this wheel. And for forward production, for sure, we can forget about that. So for the BEGODE, we're also making the facelifting on the existing products, like the T4 now, T4 Max now with a 50Ah batteries, the Extreme with a 50Ah batteries, the same products we saw. We made Falcon. I don't think Falcon will be a succeed product on the market with such a small battery and big weight. My personal opinion here. So Extreme Bull made now, I don't know if this is a rumor or if it's a joke, or if they really thinking about that they want to make the wheel with a 4,400 or 4,600 watt hours battery, Commander Pro Plus or Pro Max. I don't know with all these namings of new products. But overall weight I saw 67.5 kilos. So you understand what you, like one guy, you cannot take that wheel, from the ground, because it is dangerous, you can injure yourself. So I don't think that, this is my opinion of course, but I don't think, guys, what we need to go, with electric unicycle to electric scooters world, because if you want scooter, you just buy scooter, 2 wheels, good suspension. You can buy the petrol engine, or you can buy it, the electric one, comfort with as you are riding seated, you get your pleasure, and you have an electric scooter. You cannot bring it at home, you cannot take it in your hands, but you can ride it on the street. So same here, 67 kilos, guys, no. No, for me even 50, as I said, I found what Lynx are meeting better overall my requirements for my riding, just because of the same reason. I don't want to have such a weight. For me it is too much. So guys, as I said, if something new will come to the market, I definitely will make video and will share my experience with you. So thank you for watching. Denis Hagov, ucsl.com. See you guys. Bye bye.